Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I hear a lot from people saying that DAZN is a load of rubbish, it's poor value for money, and what they put on is a load of junk. And I have to say I disagree with this. Now, let me start by saying I have absolutely no great love for Eddie Hearn. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could sling him. He strikes me as being a sort of used car salesman, Essex boy, patter merchant, the sort of person who in the 1980s would phone you up when you're having your tea and try to flog you double glazing that you didn't want, who would pry on vulnerable pensioners. And again, I really don't have any sort of great love of him, but you have to be objective about these things. So let's first of all talk about the price of DAZN. Okay, now people were up in arms because of the price hike, which I think if you go from month to month, it will cost you 20 quid for DAZN. And people say, 20 quid, that's ridiculous, that's ludicrous. I mean, yeah, I agree, 20 quid a month, there's no way I'd pay that. But if you pay £100 up front for a year, it works out per month to be about £8.33, £8.30, something like that. And that's good, £8.30, no problem with that. You know, that's good, so long as you're getting a good product. So, is the product any good? Well, let's have a look at the upcoming schedule. So, what do we start with? We start with Thursday the 6th of April, which is only 2 days' time. I'm recording this on the 4th of April, 2023. And we have a fight, a 12-round flyweight fight from Indio, from one of those casino resort places, or maybe a casino, I don't know what it is. And it's between Angel Acosta, who has 23 wins, 3 losses, and the undefeated Angelino Cordoba, who has 17 wins and a draw. Like I say, a 12-round flyweight fight. And okay, you know, it's on a Thursday, which will probably be on at 2 or 3 a.m. on Friday morning if you're in the UK. But, you know, how often do you have boxing during the week? Not that often. So if you're a DAZN subscriber, you get that. It's a nice little aperitif for the bigger fights. I like that. You know, that's good. I could, if I wasn't going to work, I'd probably watch it as it happens. I'll watch it when I get in. And then you move to Saturday, April the 8th, and you have another 12-round flyweight fight. And this one is between Bam Rodriguez, who we all know about because he looks so impressive, still young, was he 22, 23 at the most, very talented young man, former super flyweight champ, moved back down to flyweight, undefeated, and this is for the WBO, I think it's vacant WBO flyweight title. And yeah, it's a good fight, you know, he's against Christian Gonzalez, who I expect him to beat, but you know, I think it's all right. I think this is a pretty damn good little show. You know, it's on, like I say, the 8th of Saturday, the 8th of April. So within the next, you know, 5 days, we've got two cards. So that's good. That's good. You know, that's not just a good start for value for money. Both from America, but you know, let's not get too xenophobic. You know, if you like boxing, you like boxing. Then you jump to Saturday, 22nd of April, and you've got Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Okay, well, we pretty much know about that. It's a 12-round, I think it's a catchweight title at 136. These guys don't really like each other. They're bad-mouthing each other on social media, and Ryan's only 24. Gervonta's 28 now, so I wouldn't say he's up there in age, but you could argue he's certainly in his prime, and both undefeated. And by the way, I'm not mentioning the undercards because undercards can change, but there are some decent names on these undercards. I just to make this video a bit swifter, I'm ignoring the undercards. So I'm just going through the main events. But this is a pretty decent fight. April the 22nd, so it's only a few weeks away. A lot of people want to watch it. If you're in the UK, you'll have to stay up late and do the night shift. But still, you know, not a bad little thing to look forward to. Then, coming over to the UK, actually, it's the same day. It's April the 22nd. You have got Joe Cordina against Rakimov Shavkatson Rakimov. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I can't never remember how to pronounce it, but anyway, whatever. And this is 12 round super featherweight fight. We all know that Joe Cordina was stripped of his IBF title somewhat unfairly because he had an injured hand. I think it was unfair anyway. And it is for the IBF junior lightweight or super featherweight title. And on the undercard you will have a number of UK names. Again, I'm not going to go into the undercard, but that's April 22nd as well. So you've got 2 cards. You can do a double header if you want. UK, then flip over, get yourself a few Red Bulls, stay up all night and watch Tank and Ryan fight. So that's not bad. And we're only in April. This is only April the 22nd. Okay. So moving on, we have got, drum roll please, Saturday 6th of May, Canelo against John Ryder. Some would say this is a mismatch. This is for all the marbles, all 4 belts. Canelo is undisputed. And you've got John Ryder, who's earned his shot. He's earned his shot. And I don't think he'll just roll over. I don't think it will be another Rocky Fielding sort of massacre. But you never know with Canelo. Canelo, obviously, in case you hadn't noticed, he can fight a bit. So, yeah, all right. That's the 6th of May. Saturday, the 20th of May, you've got Katie Taylor against Chantel Cameron over in Ireland at the 3 Arena. We know all about that. You know, we know 2 undisputed women fighting for all Chantel's belts. That's at super lightweight. And then after that, 27th of May, you've got Maurizio Lara, Lee Wood in their rematch of that fantastic fight that we had. I'm looking forward to that one. I suspect Lara might end it earlier against Wood this time round, but you never know. I picked Wood to win the first fight. Didn't happen. He got knocked out with 1 punch, but there we are. And then on, I think it only goes up to that at the moment. That's the schedule, but that takes us up to sort of late May. So that is less than 2 months, and we've got all of those fights. Now that seems to me to be a pretty good schedule. All right, pretty decent for £8.30 a month, if that's what you're paying. If you want to pay 20, if you're a mug, you want to pay £20 a month, month by month by month, get on with it. You've got more money than sense. But I think that's pretty good for my £8.30. So again, I've no great love of either Oscar De La Hoya or Eddie Hearn or any other promoter. I don't care about them. They don't make me money. They're not my friends. I'm looking at the quality of the boxing that's on. And I don't think, it's not brilliant, but I don't think that's a bad set of fights for £8.30 a month. And again, I haven't gone into the undercards, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of action on the undercards as well. So I think DAZN is, when you boil it down, at the moment, pretty good value for money. And I don't understand why people say it's not as good as Sky, it's not as good as BT. BT and Sky are not putting on the quality of fights or the regularity of fights that DAZN and Hearn and Golden Boy are. All right, it's just not. Okay, so remain objective when you look at DAZN. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you subscribe to DAZN? Do you hate it? I know it's an app. It's a screen. See, if they had the promotional platform to actually pump up, to pump up their product, everyone would be saying, "Oh, DAZN's brilliant. DAZN's," but they haven't got it. They haven't got that huge Sky behemoth platform that can shout it from the rooftops and have all the dancing rah-rah girls and trumpets going. They have to do it word of mouth, and that's why it takes time. But I absolutely think DAZN is by far the best value for money platform at the moment. You may disagree. If you do disagree, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe. That would be brilliant. We want to build the channel up. And of course, like the video if you liked it, and I will look at your comments and answer them. So yeah, take care. Bye for now.